I guess you said it's your third win as a head coach officially?
Probably is left in the game, something like that.
Okay.
Had to happen before. So.
Is there anything different about approaching this day? I mean, when you know that Ed's going to be ill and that you have to make these decisions, who comes out of the bullpen and things
Eric
like that?
and I both didn't realize how much Coach really does, so we're a little exhausted from that tonight.
Yeah.
But,
What do you think about that? Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, you probably had a sense going in that you're going to have to use a lot of guys.
Correct.
But were you hoping for maybe someone to find a little bit better rhythm at some point in the game? Or?
I think Stroshine giving us those outs when they get 2 2/3, I think it was at the beginning, was huge, because I don't know how we were going to navigate that middle part without him getting us to there. And then Tapani at the end was a pleasant surprise there to keep it at that score and give us a chance to win it.
Were you thinking you might need to use Dave and Ethan tonight, or?
We had planned on using Eighth and the Ninth, depending on the matchup, both of them, so not overextend him, so that we can use him on Thursday.
This is probably a weird question, but was there any thought in your mind as you're getting into the 11th inning here, and you're deep into your bullpen, about potentially just saying this is a tie because we got to save guys for the weekend, or how do you manage a midweek game that's going extras like that with so
we had
many?
talked about halted game before, but no, not at that point.
Okay. What did you think about Bryce's performance tonight? I know he's hit some balls hard.
It was huge.
The last few games.
Well, it started a couple of days ago in VP. Him and Coach Service had a long talk about using the middle of the field and staying the other way. That's when he does. That's when he hits his best, and he's made that adjustment. So, just in time. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What did you notice about just your dugout and the way that the guys carried themselves, despite maybe not coming through when they could have midway through the game and just having to fight their way back?
Yeah, I think they've done it so much. I think they're starting to believe that they can get over the hump. So there was really no panic in there. They were just waiting for the one chance to take one good swing. So, but we finally got a couple of them.
Even with 2 outs in the ninth.
Yeah. I mean, 3 weeks ago, yeah, but I think they're turning the corner on that stuff.
And what was the difference in flipping those two performances?
Just getting back to the basics of going back what I need to do to be successful. Back to mechanics, tweaking some things, working with Coach Werdekemper on that, and just establishing the fastball early was the biggest thing for me.
Did you flush the Nebraska performance, or did you think about it a lot and kind of use it to prepare?
Obviously, you keep those performances in the back of your mind as fuel to that when you need it to train harder. But when you go out there, you go new opportunity to work and give your team a chance to win. So when you're away from the game, you keep those performances in the back of your mind, but when you're on the mound, it's go time and time to get these guys.
What was the strategy against these guys who kind of gave your teammates fits, just battling and working walks and slapping the ball around?
I think the biggest thing was get ahead early with the fastball. It opens up opportunities to throw other pitches, whether it's changeups or sliders. If you get ahead, it kind of keeps them guessing. I think that was something that our pitchers did really well tonight.
And you kind of continued that, sort of, but that's what you were trying to do?
Trying to do it,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha.
What was your favorite one?
The last one, man. Anytime you get an opportunity to help the team get a victory, it's like any guy in any other situation. You just go out there and try to put a good swing on it. And we really wanted to build some momentum going into the weekend playing Georgetown. They're playing well, and we did that tonight. So
the midweek game is always one of those that you kind of just roll the ball out there and see what kind of goes your way. As far as you're going to use a lot of pitchers. The game's going to go back and forth. I mean, what can you take out of this? The fact that you just put 3 in a row together and you're going to a weekend on a streak, is that basically it, or? What do you learn out of a midweek game?
We're just finding different ways to win. Probably not the prettiest game that we've played all year,
right.
But you got to win the ugly games too. And our guys did a great job of pushing through. And in midweek, it's a little bit different than playing a conference series, and we found a way to win. And going into the weekend, we'll get in good shape. So.